Greetings and welcome to another Pokemon Go vlog. This is right around my 60 days of playing the game. I don't have too much news to really cover, a few tips, a tiny bit of my story, and my progress. We did not get the patch that was anticipated this week, potentially containing the buddy system. I don't think trading will be in quite yet. I think we'll hear announcement about a beta of trading before that goes into play. And I am also curious when their new nearby functionality will be in. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, but at least it's something. And so no real news in terms of patches. Now, we are seeing this week from anecdotal evidence from Reddit and from my own personal experience that spawns have decreased. Where last week I definitely saw better Pokemon spawning in the wild and at static spawn points. This week I'm really catching hardly anything, although interestingly enough, for example, the Clefairy nest that I pretty much go to once a day has much less Clefairies, but I have now seen 2 Geodudes there, several Abra, and I saw a Diglett that ran away from me, which I've never seen in the wild around here. So that's decent, but overall the spawns have been pretty light this week, which I think is just as well because I haven't had as much time to go out and play as I would have liked. Now, I think the reason the patch was pushed was because we had in the US a holiday on Monday, and then midweek there was the Apple event where Niantic was there presenting news about the upcoming Pokemon Go Plus and the Pokemon app for the Apple Watch, which I'm like 60% not interested in the Pokemon Go Plus. I'm 40% interested in it. And the Apple Watch, I'm like maybe 10% interested. I'm definitely not buying a watch just for Pokemon Go, but it's coming. Some people might enjoy it. So we'll talk about those maybe in the future. Now, as I said, I have not had a chance to play very much. I did compile my 60-day scorecard report. I've been holding on to it because I wasn't sure if the buddy system would show up like the day after I put the report out. Since that didn't happen, we're going to release that video. But I did not go to any new nests. I'm super excited that I got a new toy to play around with, and it gives me the ability to record Pokemon Go live, so a screen recorder. So you will see some more, hopefully, video in these reports, not just static images. And as I mentioned, I think I visited the Magnemite nest that I found last week. I needed one more Magnemite and pulled in the parking lot, and boom, there was a Magnetite on the nearby list. I didn't even need to get out of the car, caught him, got my Magneton, and then I noticed that I was very close to level 25, so I decided to throw on a lucky egg and evolve a couple Pokemon, and boom, level 25. So I've been kind of eyeing that milestone for a while, not pushing for it. I was not expecting that at level 25 we start receiving max potions. So basically now regular potions are completely useless and just fill up bag space. I kind of wish there was a way to say don't even pick up regular potions, just ignore them, because every time I hit a Pokestop I have to go in and delete regular potions to keep room for my Pokeballs. Alright, so let's look at my Pokemon forecast. Happily, it is getting narrower, but it hasn't gotten narrower by much. Right now, the only main change this week were Abra and Golem, or Geodude. But I'm still somewhat far away from getting all the Pokemon that I need, particularly because the nests that I need to go to currently are just not quite convenient for my schedule the way I would like. But anyway, right now I only need 2 more Marowak. That's the top of my list. I need 5 more Abras and 4 more Coughings, which Coughing I don't see in the wild very much, but I'm hoping with the upcoming nest change this will change. I do need 6 I do need 6 Diglett to get my Dugtrio. That may be something I can accomplish this weekend if I want to drive an hour and 15 minutes. Ammonite, I need 9 of those. I know where there's a nest, but I just don't want to spend the time there. And then same thing with the 18 Bulbasaurs, 27 Machops, 12 more Golems, and 12 more Golems and 11 Mucks. I don't know if nests, but those are out in the wild. So then we have the 4 Pokemon that I have to get from 10k eggs, and I haven't seen any 10k eggs this week, even though I've gone through a number of eggs. So yeah, so the forecast is I'm looking at several more weeks before I can complete all of Generation 1 at a minimum. Okay, so what if the buddy system does come out? What we believe it will do is allow you to earn candy by walking with a Pokemon that is designated as your buddy, kind of like the way eggs hatch. People have data mined some things, and although we don't know what the final design will be, we suspect that it'll be somewhat based on the egg groups. So if your Pokemon that's your buddy can come out of a 2k egg, it'll only take you 1 kilometer of walking to earn candy, or some other item. We're not sure, actually. If it comes out of a 5k egg, I believe it takes 2 kilometers. And if it comes out of a 10k egg, I believe it takes 2 kilometers. It might be 3 to get a candy. And then I believe the starters also take 2 kilometers to walk, even though they come out of 2k eggs. All right, so let's just look at some stats. I did get to level 25, as you saw. I have added 1 more Pokemon to my Pokedex, so I'm now 128 out of 142. As far as badges go, apparently I'm at 441 kilometers, which surprisingly is 4.56 miles per day. I thought I was going to drop down because I have only taken a couple short walks in the last 3 days, but I must have overcompensated early in the week, and so it's balanced out nicely. I added 7 more eggs to my breeder badge, so now I'm at 175, getting close to that milestone. And then for my collector badge, I actually caught 87 Pokemon this week, so I'm at 1972 out of 2,000. So I'm almost certainly going to get the collector badge, gold badge, this week. In terms of why I caught 87, that is almost all Rattatas because, as I said earlier, like the spawns this week were just not as good. And just on a whim, I decided I was going to go ahead and catch some Rattatas and try to work on my youngster badge, which is catching Rattatas of the extra small size. So no change in the highest CP Pokemon. That is still Gyarados, Arcanine, Vaporeon. I like the fact that they're all 3 from different types, but really it's not anything that magical because I'm not battling gyms. My strategy is basically to just watch for gyms as I go around driving different places, and then if there's a gym that is already blue for Mystic and has room for a defender, I stick one in and I immediately grab the bonus. But I generally don't even bother fighting gyms at this point. And then as far as the Pokemon that are nearing evolution, I covered that in my tracker. So it's really going to be Cubone, Coughing, Kadabra. And that's about it, really, for this episode. I'm not quite sure how much I'm going to be playing next week. Work has picked up quite a bit, but at least I'll do a little bit each day. So may not be a ton of progress. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If the nests all change, I will have some searching to do. But that's it for this 60-day Pokemon vlog. Hope you're still enjoying the game. See you next time.